It's Tuesday, July 29th. And if you have needed to talk to people and get them on board with something that you want to do, get their help in some way, today is a good day to ask for a lot of reasons. First of all, the moon has gone into Libra, so that just tends to make us feel more diplomatic, more like we want to connect with other people, maybe play ball with them, support them in some way, but just have that flow of communications is more attractive to us with others today with the moon in Libra. But we've also got some really interesting midpoints. We've got the Mercury at the midpoint of Mars and Venus, so that helps us to connect our ideas and explain them and help people to understand them in a way that is more articulate. We can choose the words that we want to use. We can include our passions and get them on board with that. Kind of communicate that excitement. It's really good for that. Then we've got Venus making two midpoints with Mars and Saturn, and Mars and Neptune is also. So that kind of puts us in the mood to do the work. It makes work seem a little bit more easy, especially when it's related to building some kind of dream. So that helps people to not only understand what we're saying, but also to help us actually start doing something about it. Then we've got some active vibes going on. We've got the 6 vibe, which is all about collaboration and cooperation. So that helps people, and the planets involved are about doing something new, doing something, but also related to the dream, building that structure. So doing something in a different way that we haven't done before. So if you can get an element of that in with what you're saying when you're making your pitch to that person to help you, that'll help to get them on board. Then we've got the 73, the 79, and the 67 vibes all activated. So that's I talked about the 73 and 67 in yesterday's video, so you can check that out to find out what that is. But it's basically about building excellence, building our own excellence, and doing it from different perspectives. And then the 79 vibe, that really helps us to analyze patterns and put them together in a different way, in a creative way. So if you can communicate to the person in your pitch, whatever you're trying to pitch to them, how the way that you're planning to do this, how your idea is different and somehow makes life better for them, and that could be anything, as simple as getting the kids to clean their rooms, or to help out around the house. If you could make it fun and help them to do that in a different way, help them to see how that's gonna help them in some way, that'll help to get them on board. Or this is really great for sales, great for marketing, helping people to understand how what you're trying to sell them or what you're trying to get them to do is going to help. It's really good for fundraising as well. So anything where you're trying to get people to help you, or where you're also listening to them and helping them in some way. This is good for community projects or volunteer projects, or really any group activity. Anything where you need other people's support, you can use your charm, your skill, your ability to connect with those people and to get them to help you. And these vibes are going to be active not just today, but they're going to be active for the next 5 days, and some of them even longer. So, but today is when we've got those active midpoints. So use your passion today to get them on board, to do the selling, okay? Have a great day, and I will catch you next time.